Hello, and thank you for watching another episode of RedBeards Shaves. Today, I'm going to be doing one of at least 2 or 3 videos for top used gear of 2022. And today, I'm just going to start with software. I know this is a super sensitive subject. Everybody says your mileage may vary, very subjective. But I'm going to go over kind of what I've gravitated to over my time with wet shaving. I mean, I've used a ton of different artisans products out there, like a lot of them for multitude of reasons. All the ones that I have chose today, I like for multiple reasons. So whether it's packaging, performance, price, little geeky things that I like for how I set up my shave den, and that's what I've chosen. So first, and these are in no particular order, but one of the things that I really kind of look for when I'm looking at software, first of all, I mean, it's got to perform. And all of these, there's 7 different artisans here. They all are top-notch performers in my mind. They work well on my skin type, my lathering technique, the type of lather I like to build. I feel like they're all pretty forgiving in skill level of building lather. A lot of these artisans I suggest to new wet shavers. A couple of them might be a little bit more finicky than others, but for the most part, they're all pretty easy latherers, whether you bowl lather, face lather, head lather, or do a hybrid lather like I do. So in no particular order, I'm going to start with Stirling Soap Company. One of the things that I really enjoy about Stirling, that I've come to enjoy about a lot of my favorite artisans anymore, is I like just a classic simple label. A few of these you will see have more kind of artwork or graphic designs on it, but there's just something for me that is a simple standalone label that I really enjoy. When I'm doing my shave of the days, I always have my software and aftershave put into it, but I really like to showcase off, especially my brushes. So if I have a simple label that maybe has some color, maybe has some basic artwork, not gaudy or cheap looking, but just a nice clean presentation, then I'm going to go into that and give that artisan my support. And Stirling has always been one of those for me. Another thing that I really like that not all the artisans do is I like side labels. On all my software, I have a shelf unit in the bedroom. I stack all my scents up by artisan. It's very nice for me to easily see what scent is there for when I'm in the mood. And actually, if I have artisans that don't do side labels, which is actually more than you would think, then I just actually print a label and put it there. So I always really appreciate when it's already there. It's kind of classy. We'll go with the label on top, and I enjoy that. Stirling always performs excellent for me. I can give it a little bit of water. I can give it a lot of water. I can get results that I want. Price point and value is always there for me. Really, really enjoy them. A new company that I discovered in 2022 is Lothur Grooming. This is the Cadota scent, which I absolutely love. This has a wonderful green fig in it. And I also, especially being an Oregon boy, had to pick up the Oregon. I actually have 2 or 3 other Lothers showing up from Black Friday sales. I love the simplicity of this canister. You know, I have my label up top there. It's just their simple logo on the top. Scents are really nice. I really enjoy that this product coming out of the UK. It's a very simple ingredient list, but man, it just works. I get great cushion, excellent slickness, a really good post-shave feel. It's easy to dial in, can take a fair amount of water, and I always really enjoy using Lothur products. Something about the matte black containers just kind of draws me in. A few of my razors are a matte black. I absolutely love those razors. So Lothur is on my list. Next on my list is Zingari Man. And Heather just has, for many years now, really put out a top-notch soap. Back in the day, her scent profile was a little bit light for my liking, and missed out a lot on my top software of the years because she didn't offer aftershave splash. She only offered balm for the last 2 or 3 years. She now has aftershave. I'm more of a splash guy than a balm guy. I love the simplicity of this label. I even loved her OG label. And they all come with side labels. So nice and classy for me. As you kind of see the theme, it reaches what I want. And then when she's went out and had special art drawn up for the labels, I mean, this is just classy. It's nice. It kind of sucks you in. It tells a story, but it's not gaudy. I don't always I'm just not a fan of the cheap. There's some artisans out there that their artwork just looks cheap to me, or it's a certain theme that's not really kind of my lifestyle theme. I don't really want to call anybody out by name, but Heather's artistic labels, I feel, are really nice. They're nice and soft. They photo well, they tell a story, and they're just extremely classy. Both her vegan base and her Sago tallow base are excellent performers. I actually think her vegan base is a little bit better than Sago. And I don't know that I've tried her new vegan base. I need to go in to her shop. I need to pick some stuff up because these are the only 3 Zingari Man soaps I have left, and 2 of them are about to be killed. So it's about time to restock up for that. One moment, please. So just really, really good products. I don't think I mentioned it earlier in the video. A lot of these are a whole shave experience for me. So each one of these soaps that I show you, I enjoy their splash just as much as the soap. So it really pulls it all together for my shave experience. Another one that I really enjoy next on the list is the Gentleman's Nod out of Nebraska. This is their Jackie. Again, just super classic, simple. I love the baseball mitt in the background. This is homage to Jackie Robinson, number 42. Excellent baseball player. Really, really good scents. Really good performing soaps. This was, I think, through Bull Goose Shaving, Sir Arthur and Sir Winston. A couple of scents you don't see out there all the time, but man, if you ever find these, this is just a classic fougere. And then this one is citrus, lavender, and black pepper. I've really became a sucker for anything that has black pepper in it. It just rounds out really nice. And then, of course, I've had a few of their Zaharoff collaborations. The Rosé is probably my favorite out of those. I really, really enjoy this. I just like the way, just these labels just pop to me. And they're really easy to make. Nice, elegant, classy shave of the days. Performance, especially on their C4 base. Whew, this is good stuff, guys. a little bit on the pricier side, but overall experience and luxury and longevity of the soap is comparable to any of these, and I think it's worth the money if you find it so in your pocketbook. Their skin food is phenomenal. One of my OG favorites, I think this is actually my second tub, and I'm probably going to be buying a third tub this year, is Caties Bubbles LTV or La Terre Verte. And this is in his luxury shaving soap, but I really enjoy his luxury cream soap as well, Blugere. This is what blueberry topped fougere. It is amazing. Such a great scent, especially if you like blueberries. Same thing in his luxury shaving cream, 322. Chris Cullen does a lot of vetiver based scents, and vetiver is right in my wheelhouse. Not always in my wife's wheelhouse, so sometimes I have to kind of reserve them for if she's off for the weekend or I know I won't be crossing paths with her. I'll sneak in some of my vetiver. But both the soap and the cream, similar to Lothur, excellent basic materials, not a lot of flair, not a lot of extra stuff, but it just performs great. It gives me the consistency of lather that I want, excellent slickness, really good post-shave feel. I did just pick up their 10th anniversary X. I have not used it yet. If memory serves correct, their luxury shaving soap and cream are a French soap base, and the X, and then he released it in one other scent, is more of an Italian style soap. I haven't used it yet. I'm actually going to be doing some playing around with it before I review with it, because he even put in a letter when it was delivered that it can be a little bit finicky. You have to be patient to work that lather to get the results you want. If you give too much water right away, it'll just kind of get airy and bubbly and won't pull together. But I'm anticipating that it's going to be just as high a tier as his soap and cream are, because otherwise I don't think he would put it out. One of the soap artisans that I've really became to enjoy, I did not enjoy their previous bases, but that is a Barrister and Mann, and this is in the omnibus base. So I've used Reserve, I've used Excelsior. I get, okay results with it, but the omnibus base is an entirely new level. I mean, he really elevated to be a competitor in the software world by updating the omnibus base. He did extensive testing through it with a lot of testers, was very open to feedback. I actually did help test for this, and I think I might have been sent, this is just ballpark, 25 to 30 different iterations before he came out with the official omnibus base. Makes some of the best fougères on the planet in my mind. Passiflora, this is a passion fruit forward fougere. Fougere Angelique and Gothique that I showed you here are the same base notes, but then he uses different top notes, middle notes. It's all the same scents in there, but he just puts them in a different avenue, which makes Angelique extremely bright and Gothique very dark. So very good performing soaps, super easy to lather, super easy to get a nice, dense, creamy, wonderful skin feel. I enjoy that the aftershave pairs with it nicely. I believe he used his Excelsior base for the aftershave. Excuse me. And then last but definitely not least, this was a new one for me, is 345 Soap Company. This particular one is Trench Lines. Super awesome soap. Like, this has been one of my coolest discoveries of the year was being able to meet John at the Pacific Northwest Shavers Meetup. I picked up a few soaps then. I am a huge fan of this. It's got a lot of the luxury components in the soap. Excellent aftershave splashes as well. I got a little tickle in my throat. My apologies. Really good scent profiles and excellent top tier longevity in his aftershave splash. I have been so impressed with 345 that I actually signed up for their subscription program, which is a subscription only release every other month, and it is not available to the public. So I'm really looking forward to some of those. Kind of gets the little collector itch scratched at the behind the ear. So yeah, if you haven't looked at 345 soap, definitely check them out. Like I said in the beginning, I understand a lot of this is subjective. These 7 companies work well for my style, my technique, and I get enjoyment off of both the labels, the price, the production, or the, not production, but performance of the lather. And I like all of the aftershave splashes. They all pair well. They all agree with my skin. I don't ever get any irritation. Just give me a nice, soothed, supple feeling on the skin that I absolutely love. Check some of these companies out. I will link all of them in the description below. Hope this helps you out. These were some of my favorites over 2022. We'll see if my tastes change by 2023. One of my 2021s fell off this year. One of my 2021s that I never ever thought would fall off my list did, off of both quality and kind of a resistance to listen to feedback from a consumer. So that's how I just kind of, the more and more I go down this journey, I get a little bit picky and my list will get a little bit tight. Who knows? 5 years from now, I might only be using one artisan only. Who knows? So anyway, I hope this reaches you all doing well. I hope you're managing the prep for the Christmas season coming up. Remember to embrace those around you, give them your attention and love, and just enjoy the holiday season if you celebrate that. On that note, this is RedBeard out. You all take care. Bye-bye.